Kenny, not a great end to this season, but obviously a growing season for you as well. You start off injured, but you came on big there over the course of the last 3 or 4 months. What was your feeling on how the season went for you?
Yeah, obviously it was upsetting the way that we ended up losing. We thought we had a really good team, really good chance and opportunity to do something special, but came up a little bit short. But I think as a whole, our team grew a lot this year. We have a lot of young guys. We're a young team. This is Spotter's first season, professional, and I think we did a great job.
Where do you take? You turn to somebody who's a younger player and say to them, look, if you want to commit to a hockey team, this is how you do it. Obviously, you're getting in shots and you're committed out there on the play, but what do you tell a guy to get into that mindset?
I think at that point of the season, especially in the playoffs, it's pretty easy to do. The margin of error in games is so small, and you have to be able to do sacrifice and get in front of shots or whatever it is. So I think at that point of the season, it's really not that hard to do.
What's being said to Kenny Ryan about how he makes the next step and how he grows as a player?
I'm about to have my meeting here probably in the next 20 minutes, but I think it's just more of the same for me. I think this summer is obviously very important. Last summer I was working out here and there, and then I started getting injured, and a lot of waiting around last summer to hear if I was going to have surgery or whatnot. So this summer is really big, really important, and this is kind of, I think, one of those summers that you hear people talk about that that's that summer for him. So that's my plan.
You talk about the young guys in the lineup and the veteran guys in the lineup. It goes, you kind of fit in that in-between world. Next year, it's going to be a little bit of you being a leader on this team. What are your thoughts about taking that role?
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Obviously the goal for next year is to come into camp and stand out, be an impact player, and make sure that the guys up top, the NHL teams and the Leafs, they know what I'm capable of, and they know that I'm ready for that opportunity. And like I said, it's going to be a big summer for me, and I'm excited to come into camp next year.
Kenny, from a coach's standpoint, from what you've been told, what's been the biggest thing that in your game that has improved this season?
I think I've really kind of found my game. I think I've realized that for me to be successful, it's going to be as a penalty-killing role, a hard guy to play against, can play wing, can play center, really will kind of do whatever's needed or asked by the coach. So I think that's something that I've kind of brought into my own game this year, and have realized that in order to be successful, that's what I need to do.
Spotter said earlier in the year that he likes you as a centerman, but you've shown that versatility this year. How much does that affect your game? And what position do you prefer if you have the choice?
Yeah, for me, it's kind of whatever's needed. It's been like that all year. I've had to play right wing, left wing, and center, and for me, that's fine as long as I'm getting out there and wherever the best opportunity is going to be, and for the team to be successful, I'm willing to do that. And next year, I'm not sure what their plans are or where they're going to want me playing, but I'm sure we'll talk about that, and when that comes up, I'll be ready for it.
Is there a particular part of your game that you want to improve the most heading into training camp?
I think this summer I want to be on the ice a lot. I had surgery, I believe it was September 10th, and I played my first game, I think it was end of November, and I got injured again, so it was a long first half of the season. So for me this summer, being on the ice a lot, shooting a lot, skating, just taking advantage of the time that we have for training.